This is Come Stop Me, a Cailtin Dare FBI suspense thriller, Book 6, written by Molly Black, read by Caroline. Prologue. There was something cold around his wrists, like icy fingers grabbing him, holding him. That was what it felt like. It was the first thing Rick Parsons was fully aware of as reality swam painfully back. His head was throbbing like someone had shoved an axe into it. And his arms? His arms were in agony, shoulder muscles screaming. His back was in spasm and he was shivering hard. He'd never been this cold before, ever. He opened his eyes, darkness all around him. Barely enough light to see where he was. Blinking painfully, he saw that the faint glow from the moon was lighting up a metal structure in front of him. He was chained to it, chained. All his weight dragged down on his protesting arms. No wonder they were sore. He needed to get his weight off them. Clumsily, on legs that were like chunks of ice and didn't seem to belong to him, Rick scrambled to his feet, nearly falling down again as a wave of dizziness hit, making his head throb anew. But now, the mists of confusion that were clouding his mind were clearing and making way for pure, undiluted terror. He shouldn't be here. The last memory he had was of climbing out of his car and someone jostling him. Now he was here, in the dark and the cold, chained to some kind of metal structure. His parka and jacket were gone. All he was wearing was a flimsy t-shirt that was allowing the icy air straight through, so cold it felt like a vice around his chest and arms. And he really was in the middle of nowhere. He couldn't hear a thing except for the whistling of the wind, a sound that, after some thought, he realized was the air being channeled through gaps in metal, just whined through metal. No cars, no voices, no honking of horns, no dogs barking. "Help!" he called, but hesitantly, because someone must have put him here. Someone had chained him to this structure. Was that someone still around? He listened, but only the whistling darkness could be heard. He was shivering so violently his muscles were in spasm. Now he was starting to panic. This was weird, spooky, painful, and in no way was it a prank, as he had wondered for a confused moment at first. "Help!" he yelled again, louder this time. Still nothing. No help for him. Nobody was coming to the rescue. There were no lights nearby. Although, now that he was in a standing position, he saw there were lights far in the distance. But they were faint, at least a mile away, and nobody that far off could hear his shouts or screams. He rattled the chain, tugged on it, but it was wrapped tight and firm around his wrists. As he struggled with it, his finger brushed against something square and solid that explained his lack of progress in getting free. A padlock. The chain was fastened with a sturdy big
Sample complete. Ready to continue?